Everyone, welcome to Siddhi Academics. I firmly believe that you should keep trying until you get it right. Let's start our trial for today. We have until now completed all the concepts related to lines and angles for class 7. Now let's delve into Olympiad questions for lines and angles so that we are pretty clear with the concepts and then solve some tough questions for us to have a good hand at this particular concept. Let's go ahead. But if you are watching my video and liking them, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel Siddhi Academics. Let's start. Let's first summarize whatever we have learnt until now. When the set of lines are parallel, like in this case here, given here, and a transversal cuts through them, then the alternate interior angles we can find by forming a Z. Okay, and these alternate interior angles are always equal in measure, provided the pair of lines are parallel to each other. Similarly, interior angles which lie on the same side of the transversal, they are supplementary. They are supplementary when the set of lines which are cut by the transversal are parallel to each other, provided this is the major condition, that these set of lines, a pair of lines, should be parallel. Then these same side interior angles are co-interior angles, however you want to say, are supplementary. Then alternate exterior angles, the angles which lie opposite to each other like this and outside of the not in between the transversal and the pair of lines, they are equal, provided again that these set of lines are parallel to each other. Very important, if the lines are parallel, then the alternate exterior angles which lie like this, or suppose they lie like this, they will be equal in measure. Okay. Same side exterior angles, if you take the same side exterior angles, then they are supplementary, provided that the set of lines are again parallel to each other. This is the given condition, otherwise they will not be supplementary, or in some cases they will not be equal. Then corresponding angles you can get by formation of letter F like this, and the corresponding angles are equal when the pair of lines are parallel to each other. So these are very important points that we need to keep in our mind before we start solving Olympiad level questions for this lines and angles chapter. So let's start with Olympiad questions. In the given figure, the number of pairs of parallel lines is how many we need to find out. So यहाँ पे these L and M are parallel, so I'll write down L and M are parallel, a pair of parallel lines. M and N are pair of parallel lines, right? It's clearly visible. और एक चीज, L और N भी दोनों parallel है. We cannot miss that out. L और N ये दो भी तो parallel है. अगर L M से parallel है, M N से parallel है, definitely M common है अगर इन दोनों pair में, तो L and N का भी एक pair बनता है parallel lines का. So this is also parallel. So ये 3 वेस्ट जैसे हुए, यहाँ पर भी ये जो PQ है, PQ is parallel, QR is parallel and also PR are parallel. और ये जो line S है, this is the transversal. So ये तो transversal है, this has nothing to do with parallel lines. It is intersecting this parallel lines. So ये हो गए total 6 pair of parallel lines. So answer है option B for question number 30.
So let's do question number 18. In the given figure, find angle BDF. BDF, the entire angle BDF, if AB is parallel to line CD and these two AB and CD are also parallel to EF. तो ये क्वेश्चन काफ़ी सिंपल है. अगर हम यहाँ पर देखें, ये जो एंगल ABD एंड दिस एंगल BDC, मैं ये एंगल की बात कर रही हूँ, एंगल BDC, they will sum up to 180 degree. Why? Because they are co-interior angles. हमने ये पढ़ा है, right? कि दो angles जो के two parallel lines, ये दो parallel lines है, two parallel lines के same side में होते हैं and they are in the interior. मतलब ये जो two parallel lines है और ये transversal है, ये ट्रांसवर्सल के बीच में ये जो आते हैं, दे आर सप्लीमेंट्री एंगल्स. वाई? बिकॉज दे आर को इंटीरियर एंगल्स. ये दोनों अंदर हैं, मीन्स दे आर एनकॉन्स्ड by these parallel lines and the transversal, they are supposed to be supplementary, meaning their sum will be equal to 180 degree. And these two angles are called as a pair of co-interior angles. So that's why angle ABD, ये 158 degree, and this angle BDC that will now get are both equal to 180 degrees. So angle BDC will be equal to 180 minus एंगल ABD. एंगल ABD का मेजर हमें दे दिया गया है 158 डिग्री. तो ये कितना हो गया? 10 minus 8 is 2 and 7 minus 5 is again 2, so it is 22 degree. वैसे ही मुझे एंगल CDF भी मिल जाएगा. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस एंगल हियर अगेन. एंगल CDF, this again angle CDF is co-interior angle. I mean it's making a co-interior angle pair with angle EFD. तो क्या होगा? एंगल CDF will be equal to 180 degree minus angle EFD या DFE, जिस तरह से भी आप लिखना चाहते हो, इट्स अप टू यू. सो दैट विल बी 180 माइनस 120, so it will be equal to 60 degree, right? Again because these two angles are co-interior, CDF and EFD are co-interior. तो एंगल जो मेरा बना, एंगल BDF, that is actually what? Sum of angle BDC plus angle CDF. So that will be equal to 22 plus 60 degrees. So 22 plus 60 degrees will be equal to 82 degrees. So option B is the correct answer for question number 18.
So let's do this first question. In the given figure, not drawn to scale, ABC is a straight line, angle DBE is a right angle, and angle A equal to angle B equal to angle C equal to angle D. Find angle A. So all of these angles are equal. So can I not write like this, that angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D plus 90 degree, because angle DB is 90 degree. All of this, since all of them are lying on a straight line, they form 180 degree angle total together, all of them, their sum, and all of these are equal, A, B, C, D. So I will just mention now, let's say 4A. I am replacing B, C, D with A because same measure. So A plus A plus A plus A is 4A. 4A equal to 180 minus 90 is 90 degree. If I take this 90 degree to this side, it gets subtracted and becomes 90 degree. So A is equal to 90 by 4, which means it is equal to 4 to the 8, and again 1 comes here, so it again becomes 4 to the 8. Then I have to take a decimal point, and it is 22.5 degrees. A value is 22.5 degrees, means all of these angles here, A, B and C as well as D, are 22.5 degrees. If you are finding little difficult, I can calculate like this as well for you. 4 to the 8, 9 minus 8 is 1, so 0 comes down. Then here again 4 to the 8, again 10 minus 8 is 2. Then I will bring the decimal point 0 over here. It becomes again 4 5s are 20. So 22.5 degrees is the measure of angle A. Now let's see this angle. In the given figure, we have to find the value of A. So it is A by 2 plus 2 or A by 2 minus 2 and plus A. If we find the sum, they will be equal to 360 degree. All of them together, they are forming one complete angle, which is 360 degree. So A by 2 plus A by 2 will be A. I am directly writing A here. Plus 2 minus 2 both will become 0. So I am avoiding to write that. Then this 2A I will take, plus 2A. And finally this angle A here. All of them together form one complete angle, which is 360 degree. Now this is equal to 4A. 4A equal to 360 degree means A is equal to 360 by 4, which is equal to 90 degree. So option A is the correct answer for this question. Now let's have a look at this question. In the given figure, not drawn to scale, L is parallel to M and AB equal to BC. Now this here AB is equal to BC. Okay. Before we think any further, just look at this. This is a triangle ABC. Triangle ABC, AB equal to BC means these two. This is an isosceles triangle. Now in an isosceles triangle, the sides, I mean the angles opposite to the equal sides are also equal, means these two angles are equal. So if this is y, and then this should also be equal to y. So in triangle ABC, 2y plus 120 degree, we have to use the triangle angle sum theory. That is, all the angles make 180 degree. So now y will be equal to how much? 180. First I'll take this plus my 120 to the other side, will become minus 120, which is 60 degree. 60 degree divided by 2 will be y will be actually equal to now 30 degree, right? So this becomes 30 degree here, and this also becomes 30 degree here. Now if I move this transversal ahead, I extend this transversal ahead, what can you see? This angle 120 degree, this forms the corresponding angle here also. Try to form an F like we had discussed. This is one F here. Okay, I'm not able to exactly overlap, but you can see there is an F here, and the angle here, this and this both are now corresponding. Since these two lines L and M are parallel, they are equal to 120 degree. So this angle also I can write here is 120 degree. Now this 30 degree here, this 120 degree, and this X, they form a straight angle which is 180 degree. So can I not easily find out the angle X? Angle X is equal to how much now? X plus 120 here, 120 here, and 30 degree is here. I'll remove the y now because we have found the value of this y angle. This is 30 degree. So 120 plus 30 is 150. Then 150 together, all of them form a straight angle, that is 180 degree. So x will be equal to 180 minus 150, which is 30 degree, which is the angle we are trying to find out. So option D is the correct answer for this question. Now let's solve this question. In the given figure not drawn to scale, if AB is parallel to CD, then find the value of x minus y. So it is a pretty simple question. See here, this is the transversal. There are two transversals actually, basically, which are cutting two parallel lines, AB and CD. So I will make these arrows to confirm that AB and CD are parallel to each other. And there are two transversal cutting through these set of lines. Now if you see here, this angle here 123 degree and this angle y are actually co-interior angles. We have learned that if the set of lines are parallel to each other, then the co-interior angles are supplementary. So y plus 123 degree is equal to 180 degree. I can safely now find out the value of y. Y is how much? 180 minus 123, which is 57 degrees, right? So I found out y value, that is 57 degree. Now have a closer look here. There is a Z formation happening here. If you can see, follow my movement of my pen, then Z is formed here. So we can find out the alternate interior angles. This 58 degree is here, means this angle here is also 58 degree. There is no doubt about that. Z will help us find out the alternate interior angle. So I identified this value as 58 degree. Now this 58 degree, this 57 degree, and this x together they form one straight angle. So x will be equal to how much? 180 minus 58 plus 57 degree. So let me do the addition plus first. 8 plus 7 is 15, 1 gets carried over. So 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 1 is 115. So we need to do 180 minus 115, which is how much? It will be I think 65. So 65 degrees. Now we need to find out x minus y. So x minus y will be 65 minus 57. So which is how much? It is definitely 8 degrees, right? So the answer is option A, 8 degrees. This question is fairly simple question. We need to just identify the co-interior angle and alternate angles wisely, and then our thing just calculation gets done very easily. Now let's solve this question. In the given figure not drawn to scale, ABC and DBE are straight lines. Find the value of y. Now if you see, if AC and DE are two lines which are intersecting here at point B, then they are forming vertically opposite angles. So this 90 degree and this y angle, together will be equal to 120 degree, because this is vertically opposite to this 122 degree. Similarly, these two also will be equal to each other because they are vertically opposite to each other. So y is equal to how much now? 142 minus 90. So if I do 142 minus 90, 2 minus 0 is 2, 14 minus 9 is 5. So y is equal to 52 degree, which is option C for this question. And let's go to the next question. In the given figure not drawn to scale, AB is parallel to PQ and angle QOP is equal to 155 degree. Find the value of A, B and C. Now these two lines are parallel to each other, PQ and AB. I'll extend to get a better understanding of how the angles are formed here. Okay. Now look, have a close look here. This 155 degree and this B both lie on same side of the transversal. They are forming a linear pair of angles. So linear pair of angles are always supplementary. So B plus 155 degree will be equal to 180 degree. That means B is equal to 180 minus 155. So B's value will directly get from here. 10 minus 5 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. So B's value is, now we got it. I'll write here 25 degree. Now if you see here, this transversal is forming two triangles. One triangle here, one triangle this side. Let's take the triangle OAB. In triangle OAB, now if you see, and using the triangle angle sum theory, we can say that C plus B plus 90 degree will be equal to 180 degree. So C value I can easily find out. C will be how much? 180 minus the sum of 90 plus B is 25. So 90 plus 25, if I do, that will be 150 degree. So if I subtract this 150 degree from 180, then I get the measure of angle C. So angle C will be equal to 10 minus 5 is 5. Then 7 minus 1 is 6. So 65 degree is the value of this angle C here. So I found out B is 25, angle C is 65. Now for angle A, we need to do nothing. We can see a Z getting formed here by this pair of lines and this transversal. So using this Z, I can say that angle C is equal to angle A. Why? Because they are alternate interior angles. So angle A is equal to angle C means it is equal to 65 degree. So value of A and C are same and B is 25 degree. So whichever option D, if you see, A is 65, C is 65 and B equal to 25 degree. So this is the answer for this question. Let's do this question here. Given that LM is parallel to NQ, angle LMP equal to 135 degree and angle QNP is equal to 120 degree, find the value of X. So I will just extend this line here LM and also this line NQ towards the left hand side. These two are a pair of parallel lines. So I will also make an arrow here to mark them as parallel. And then we can see a transversal here. I'll extend this transversal NP and I also extend this transversal here which is MP. So together they are extending and meeting at one point P and they are forming an angle X. Here we have to find this angle. So very easy. This is 120 degree. So if this is 120 degree, if you can form a F like this, then this 120 degree again will mean that this angle here is the corresponding angle to this 120 degree. So this is also 120 degree. Now if this is 120 degree, what will be this? This the other side. Other side will be 60 degree because together they are forming a linear pair, that is a straight angle. So 180 minus 120 will be 60 degree. So we got this angle to be 60 degree. Similarly, if this is 135, this will be equal to 45 degree because again they are forming a linear pair of angles, means they are forming a straight, they are lying on a straight line. So 180 minus 135 is 45. Now if you see, here is a triangle getting formed. So in this we can use angle sum theory. X will be equal to how much? X will be equal to triangle angle sum is 180 degree minus this two sum of these two angles. So 45 plus 65 will be equal to 105. So minus 105 if I do, I get the value of x. So 10 minus 5 is 5, then 7 is left here, 7 minus 0 is 7 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So option B is 75 degrees is the correct answer for this.